is going on, YouTube people? I am SGT American, and hey, you with a t-shirt. Yeah, you. Yeah. Don't look away. Yeah, you. You're not subscribed. I know for a fact you're not subscribed. I check it right now. It doesn't say you're subscribed. You gotta click that button. You gotta click that button right now. You gotta click that. Yeah, you with the design on your shirt. You got that design on your shirt. You better click that subscribe button. I post Call of Duty clips too. Yeah, you. Yeah, that's right. Alright. That's what I thought. Alright. This is going to be my review on Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy SOUNDWAVE. And of course, as always, we shall take a quick look at the box that Mr. Wave comes in. And at the front of the box, he is from Kingdom. His name is SOUNDWAVE. You have SOUNDWAVE right here. Transformers. On the side of the box, he is a core class. So he is Microwave. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. He can look like this, he can look like that, and he is a Decepticon, and that's pretty much it for the box. Took a while to hit. Moving right along, here is Core Class SOUNDWAVE, and he is a very, very small box. He is the definition of a micro cassette. Well, actually, no, we're not there yet. He's not the definition of a micro cassette, but he is a cassette player. He is a cassette player, and he's very small. But yeah, let's take a look at the details that Mr. Wave comes with. Got some nice gold here on the front, Decepticon symbol, silver here for the play buttons. Got pretty much nothing going on at the top. You can pretty much see the back of his head. Got a little hole here for his weapons. You do have the little button to open the tray, but that doesn't work because of his size. On the sides here, you do got lots of nice, good, shiny silver. On the side, you do have a little molded in detail for the knob and his foot. You know, a lot of molded in detail there, which they didn't have to do. They did put them at the bottom of the feet, so that is intentional. And yeah, if you don't like his feet pretty much sticking out like this, you could just go like this if you want to. I don't think that's any better. I think this is better, but yeah, you can definitely do this if you want to, but this is better in my opinion. Coming to the back, there's nothing really much going on back here. You pretty much see his arms folded up, his weapons. And yeah, it's really nice. Some more molded in detail here. Some gray here for the forearms. Coming to the bottom, pretty much just see the bottom of his weapons, his hands, and the ball joints. Yeah, that's pretty much it for his alt mode, or his cassette player mode. And it's not bad. Definitely not bad at all. He's a good looking cassette player. As far as features go, he can actually open. And you do see some molded in detail in there. And in here is now this is a micro cassette. like wow, this is a very micro cassette. Yeah, no, it's Laserbeak, and it cannot transform, of course. Can't transform. It's just a little solid piece, and only painted on the front, and just black plastic on the back. So yeah, it's just one molded in piece, and you just plop him in there. He can only hold one, and I would expect that because only one of these exists. So you can put Laserbeak in his little tray. If I can get him in, he'll go in. There you go, and you can just close that up, and he sits in there perfectly fine, and it won't open. Yeah, you can give that a good shake, and it won't open up. So yeah, Laserbeak is safely stored inside of SOUNDWAVE. But yeah, that is pretty much it for his cassette player mode. So let's get down to transformation. Now, the first thing you want to do, okay, first thing, this is the part that everybody skips, okay, toy reviews. This is the part everybody skips, so go ahead, you're gonna skip. I'll just leave that to it. But if you're not gonna skip, the first thing you want to do is untab this, rotate at the thigh, unplug his weapons, flip the foot down, and there you go. You pretty much have a leg all done and ready to go. And same thing on the other side. And there you go, yeah, leg all done, all nice and straight like. Next thing you want to do is untab his arms, flip it out to the side, come down here and flip out the fist. And there you go, now you have an arm all done, and again, same thing for the other side. There you go, now you got the second arm all done. Alright then. Now the last step you want to do is you're going to flip out the head and twist. And there you go. And there you have Core Class SOUNDWAVE, and he's a good looking SOUNDWAVE. He is, for his size and his price. He's definitely a good looking Mr. SOUNDWAVE. You know, he reminds me of the little SOUNDWAVEs from Transformers Animated. That's what this guy reminds me of. Just like with a more G1 look to it. But yeah, he definitely reminds me of one of those guys. And yeah, but moving along, here is his details. Some nice bright red there for the face, nice silver. Not too much paint on top of his head, but still good nonetheless. Moving down, you got the same gold Decepticon symbol. Moving down, play buttons, you got the silver again. Some gray for the legs. Some more silver for his shins. And some more gray for his feet. Some silver type of gray. It's like borderline silver in my opinion. It's like a different type of gray from this, a little bit brighter. And yeah, got some red and silver here on the shoulders. Some yellow or gold, whatever. Going to the back, not too much to talk about, but there is a good bit of molded in detail, kind of hollow out. But yeah, not too bad. Molded in detail, some gray, bits of blue, and yeah, that's pretty much all of his details. And like I said, yeah, he's definitely a good-looking Soundwave. But moving right along, for some accessories, he does come with his little his minigun. Little minigun that goes on his shoulder. And just a little disclaimer, when I got mine, it didn't want to fit into the port. Now, I looked into the port and it was actually kind of sideways, like there was something clogging it up or something. So what I did is I kind of just shaved this peg down a little bit, and you can kind of see on some angles on where I shaved it. Looks a little more narrow, but yeah, it does look pretty cool. I got some nice red in there for details, and then the rest is just blue, little dots back there. And you can just plug this in onto his shoulder, and it'll go down. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, and it worked. There you go. Now he has his little shoulder minigun, and he can't hold that. He can't. It's like just too loose. But for a second accessory, he does come with his little battery blaster or whatever you want to call it. So he does come with this, and this gun actually has a little bit more detail into it. It is more silver and has a little bit of has a little bit of red around the ring, unlike the shoulder cannon, which doesn't have the red. But it does look cool nonetheless. It's supposed to be switched around. I don't get why this thing is sideways. It's supposed to be up and down, not side to side, but it's just a minor critique, minor detail that does not bother me one bit. And of course, he does come with laser beak, which is safely stored inside his chest. Yes, he does come with 3 accessories, which is the most accessorized core class that we have gotten, which is why I think he retails at $12 instead of $10. So yeah, definitely he comes with 3 accessories instead of just the 1 blaster, which is pretty cool. But moving right along down to some comparisons, here he is with core class Optimus Prime, and I think they do look good together. Here he is with core class Megatron and core class Starscream. So you can see how the big 3 look. Oops, don't fall. Oops, I said not to fall. Okay, anyways. There you go. You can see how the big 3 look, and Soundwave is definitely the leanest one. kind of square, but still the leanest. And yeah, I think they do look very good together. I think he's the shortest too. He might be the shortest. Starscream might, or no, Megatron's the tallest. But anyways, and just because I feel like it, here he is with Siege. Here he is with Siege Soundwave. And yeah, that's a big boy. I don't have Netflix Soundwave because that guy was just like way too hard to track down, and on eBay he goes for like $100. So yeah, definitely not doing that. Netflix Soundwave is like $80 the most, okay? But yeah, no, got Siege Soundwave, and he's a good looking comparison. Yeah, I really like the way these two look together. Now for articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so he can do a 360. His arms are also on a ball joint, or yeah, they're on a ball joint, so that you can get a little butterfly movement here also because of his transformation. You can do a 360 there. They can go out a little under 90 degrees. His elbows are on a ball joint, so he can spin 360, and you get a little bit less than 90 degrees. No wrist rotation, but you can, however, fold them down just because of the way he transforms. No waist rotation, however, you can fold up his crotch flap, his play buttons, just to accommodate for leg movement. And speaking of that, his legs can go out about a little, actually more than 90 degrees. He can go pretty much more than 90 degrees. They can't really go back that far because of his butt flap. They can't, no, they can go out. He can do the split, and you do get thigh rotation. You get a little 90-degree bend at the knee, and you do get some ankle backage. You can move his ankles back, and they can go forward, not really, and you get like very slight ankle tiltage. Like, you can't break his ankles. However, you can break his legs. If you want, you can definitely break his legs. No breaking the ankles, but you can break his legs if you really want to. And just for another quick comparison, just because here Starscream scales with the micro cassette laser beak. just because you can get a sense of how small that guy is. Yeah, it's like really small. And so that was my review on Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Soundwave. And yeah, he's definitely a little cool Soundwave. Definitely He's a little pocket wave, microwave. Definitely not a bad figure at all. He does have some good articulation. He's definitely articulated. I wouldn't say the most articulated though, but yeah, he's still definitely a very cool figure. And I got this guy from BigBadToyStore.com, which is always linked in the description down below, so you can go ahead and check that out. This guy is also in stores, so you can check your local Walmart. You can also check your local Targets. And I think that's all I had to say, so don't forget to check out BigBadToyStore.com. Don't forget to also check out my Instagram, linked in the description down below, where you will see pictures of Soundwave and other figures that I have yet to review. You can also check out my Twitch, linked in the description down below, where I am starting to stream a little bit more. I also have a Call of Duty video coming out very soon, or at the time of this recording has yet to be released. So depending on which video I release first, depending on which video I release first is but yeah, the Call of Duty video is coming soon, or it already came, whichever came first. Yeah, don't forget to check all that stuff out, and I am SCT American saying peace.